G'day, Rudy here. So this video is all about Dr. Copper. So we're just looking at since 2000 the copper price. Got a bit of a ascending triangle pattern here. Go to a weekly chart. This tariff thing disturbs things, but you can see we've got a nice green candle this week. So I reckon it's going to have a crack here. So we'll go through a whole bunch of our ASX stocks involved in copper. This is the ETF COPJ on the US. 43 companies. It's got a whole bunch of our ones in it, which I'll go through. I think as this channel goes on, I'm just going to have to keep increasing the buys. Anyway, so I'll go through the ones in the ETF. So you got Taseko, Canadian copper producer, Molly, that's up. NGEX Minerals, so they're a developer, Argentina and Chile. Ivanhoe Electric, it's a nice break and retest up, developer in Arizona. And Solaris, that's a beautiful candle, look at that one. So they got a copper project in Ecuador. Okay, so that gives you a feel for how it's happening over there. So let's look at, so these guys are in the ETF. Okay, so Firefly, so copper gold project in Canada, and a gold project as well. So that's looking very attractive. I reckon that's a buy. It's going to take out those highs there. Sandfire, so that's one of ours again. So they got their operation in Spain. So I think they've done that consolidation and up. So well, they were a buy there. There's probably better ones coming up. Hot Chili. Okay, Hot Chili looks very nice. Looking at production in 2030, going for the round number $1. Breaks through that, then it'll probably go. AIC, A1M mines. So underground copper, gold, silver mine. So they're producing, and they've got a number of other deposits that's broken the I don't know if they'll come back and do a retest. That looks pretty bullish. Aris, so they were a buy down here. Look at them, that's beautiful. The copper gold producer, and with the copper and gold in it, and so copper and gold producer. We got Prospect Resources, so they're developing the copper project in Zambia. So they haven't. I wouldn't buy that yet. I'd wait for it to clear 23 cents to be sure. 29M, that looks good to go. Golden Grove, Western Australia. Underground copper zinc mine producing copper, and one in Queensland, underground copper mine producing copper concentrate. That looks very nice. HGO Hillgrove, I gave that one. I reckon that looks good. Just reopened copper and gold producer in South Australia. 4 cents too. Penny. Okay, Caravel, they're not joining the copper party, advancing the copper project in WA, targeting production 2029. Something's gone wrong there. If someone knows, let us know. Carnaby Resources. So I've got a note here from Matt. It has a copper deposit in Mount Isa, not far from Glencore Smelter, very high copper. Might add 400k tonnes at 2%. Okay, so a bit of a good location story. Yeah, I guess you could. It's so it's broke, found support. Yeah. Oh, let's put it in then, Rudy. If you're going to say that. There we go. Okay, Cygnus Metals. Okay, so they're advancing copper gold project in Quebec. And a bit of lithium as well. Got another note here too. And announced a resource upgrade the other day. So this is from Guy. 10 cents at the moment. I think it could double by the end of the year. Probably a takeover target. There you go. You heard it first. It looks very nice. So this has got one of the a very bearish weekly candle. This one here. So it went up and went down. So typically when it passes it, it goes like a rocket. Anyway, and Austral, Queensland-based copper producer. I don't know why they're not joining the party. I'd wait for the break. So they're all the ones in that CopChai ETF. So we've got a number of other ones. So Develop Global, I know we've got a few people. We'll put it in. I know some people have been watching this. So it's made its bottom. So that's a go-go. So they're like mining services, copper, like a mini min resources. So that's, some people will be happy, some subs will be happy about that. Canindar Resources. So they're focused on copper, gold and silver through Canterbury Copper Gold in particularly in Queensland. Okay, so it hasn't broken through yet, so no buy yet. Capstone Copper. Okay, so they operate 4 producing mines, 1 in development, USA, Mexico, Chile. That looks like it's going to take out. So I'm going to put a buy on there. And we've got Cyprium Metals. Okay, so WA with a 1 million tonne copper resource. Done a capital raise. Glencore partnership. Okay, I want to see a bit more green first. Cod, Coda Minerals. What do they do? Copper cobalt drilling next to BHP's dam. Well, that's I reckon for a punt, because that's been consolidating there for a number of times. Take out that shooting star. Okay, another good looking one. Chile, 2 million ounces of gold. What's that doing in here? Gold and a bit of copper. Copper gold. Oh well, probably need undeveloped Darkstania belt open at depth. Alright, well that's I'd give that a go. SLM, so copper gold project in Peru. No, not yet. QML. Okay, QML in Queensland, 20 million tonnes, contained copper, some gold, sitting with upside from zero carbon tech and exploration, open at depth. Alright, well that's broken above and consolidating, so I'm going to give that a buy too. Alright, well that's And I'll just have a quick look at the other ETF, which is the Wire one. So that's got all your big global producers in there. So geez, I remember telling, well, it's the same story. It's like, when do you say wait for a pullback? I don't think there's going to be pullbacks on these things. I think you just got to buy, and if there's a dip, just close your eyes. Alright, that's the copper wrap for you. Let us give us some feedback. So